Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
BBC News Business.
July 18. 11:19 America, New York. Electricity market review to provide cheaper prices. The government is considering options to reform how the price of electricity is set.
Digital Finance.
July 18, 10:45 America, New York. Ashley Alder, defender of investors, but fintech skeptic. He leaves SFC with a representative for sound supervision, but at risk of innovative companies moving elsewhere. The Post. Ashley Alder, defender of investors, but fintech skeptic, appeared first on Digital Finance.
New York Times Business.
July 18, 10:26 America, New York. Delta Airlines orders 100 Boeing 737 MAX planes. The purchase reflects confidence that the large version of the aircraft, the MAX 10, will win regulatory approval. A Boeing 737 at the Farnborough Air Show in England.
New York Times Business.
July 18, 10:22 America, New York. Uniper, Germany energy provider, runs through credit. One of Germany's largest energy providers is hoping that Berlin will help keep it afloat as limited gas from Russia and high prices drive its losses into the millions. Uniper has racked up daily losses of tens of millions of euros since Russia cut gas flows to Germany last month.
Daily FX market news.
July 18, 10 o'clock America, New York. Gold price forecast. Gold grasps for 1700 following 5-week plunge. Gold prices are grasping to keep grip of support at the 1700 handle. 2-year lows are nearby and vulnerable. Will gold bears take their swing now or wait till after a retracement?
Wall Street Journal Markets.
July 18, 10 o'clock America, New York. Foreign purchases of U.S. homes fall to new low. Foreigners bought 98,600 U.S. homes in the year ended in March, down 7.9% from the prior year and the lowest level on record since 2009, according to the National Association of Realtors.
Global economy.
July 18, 9:54 America, New York. We must resurrect forgotten crops in the fight against a food crisis. The global agri-food system is wasteful and damaging, but there are steps we can take to tackle it.
BBC News Business.
July 18, 9:53 America, New York. Petrol prices drop from record high, says AA. The motoring group says falling wholesale costs could lead to £10 off a tank within a fortnight.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
July 18, 9:32 America, New York. Porsche is a great company. Shame about the governance. The German sports car brand gave itself new targets ahead of its initial public offering. It also needs to reassure investors that it can act independently of its owner Volkswagen.
Daily FX market news.
July 18, 9:26 America, New York. DAX, Dow and FTSE push higher as risk on sentiment continues. Indices rally as risk on sentiment continues. Can we maintain upside momentum?
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
July 18, 9 o'clock America, New York. The Fed's share of public debt. Worsening withdrawal symptoms? Prominent writers and investors have described today's economy as being addicted to loose monetary policy, especially the QE variety. There may be something to that analogy.
Global economy.
July 18, 8:46 America, New York. Democrats lack the tools they need to fight inflation. Joe Biden has few tools at his disposal to cut prices in time to help his party in the U.S. midterm elections. New York Times Business.
July 18, 8:44 America, New York. Mattel to reintroduce dormant brands Major Matt Mason, Big Jim and Pulsar. The toymaker will reintroduce 3 toy lines this week at Comic-Con as part of a strategy to dig deeper into its intellectual property portfolio. Mattel is reintroducing 3 action figures that have not been on toy shelves in decades. Pulsar, Big Jim and Major Matt Mason.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
July 18, 8:42 America, New York. China seeks to quell mortgage revolt among home buyers. Authorities censored social media posts and told banks to keep money flowing to developers that are trying to make good on their promises to deliver homes to buyers.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
July 18, 8:15 America, New York. GE's latest invention? Vernova, the new name for its power business. the conglomerate unveils a new brand for its power business as it prepares for a breakup.
Daily FX market news.
July 18, 7:45 America New York, S&P 500 recovery. Goldman Sachs, Bank of America earnings. Slow start to earnings season as JPM and MS fail to meet expectations.
BBC News Business.
July 18, 7:42 America New York, H&M to sell off stock before leaving Russia. The world's second biggest retailer says it is impossible to do business due to the war in Ukraine.
Marginal Revolution.
July 18, 7:25 America New York, sell drone space like Spectrum. Photo credit. Max Pixel drone airspace resembles Spectrum in the 1980s, an appreciating asset that could be bought, subleased, traded, and borrowed against, if it were only permitted.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
July 18, 7:15 America New York, Aflac's income is mostly in yen. Here is how it reduces its currency risk. The Columbus, Georgia-based insurer, which generates about 70% of its income in Japan, has a three-pronged hedging program.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
July 18, 7 o'clock America New York, recession fears, trade shifts whipsaw global grain markets. Wheat prices tumble, but they remain elevated as the war in Ukraine poses a continuing threat to global food supplies.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
July 18, 6:30 America New York, critical race theory in schools. An article in The Economist reviews the issues surrounding the teaching of critical race theory, CRT, in public schools. It is an instructive report, although, I will argue, not correctly related to the economic way of looking at the social world.
Global economy.
July 18, 5:11 America New York, China braced for renewed lockdowns as Omicron subvariant spreads. Shanghai and Tianjin order mass testing as infectious BA.5 strain threatens economic recovery.